put 4 or 5 of them, and you'd be surprised how many you'll catch. And again, in the beginning, what are you going to be? You're going to be catching mated queens. So that's why it's important to do it now. Do these things work later in the summer? They do. Okay, but with all those yellow jackets, there's still a nest full of them somewhere, right? So you can't catch them all. A question in the back.
How often would you refill it?
I usually dump it out through a strainer, strain out the yellow jackets, and put the juice back in, because I'm cheap. I use it over, it works.
Just a statement to go with that question. I've seen a very similar recipe, and it seems we built one of these before, and you don't get hornets and yellow jackets, you also get wax moths.
Oh yes, good point. Thank you. So you'll get wax moths too. That's an extra, no extra charge.
What's the recipe? Does it matter or the same?
It's the one I just showed you, half a cup.
You said you used a different recipe?
No, it's the same recipe.
Same recipe.
Oh, okay.
Now, there are other recipes out on the internet if you want to try them. There are some that use meat, okay, because we know yellow jackets are meat eaters. But I find that this one really works well.
What's in that that's not attracting the bees?
I think it's the vinegar.
Okay.
The vinegar, I think, and I'm not sure of this, gives off a smell like rotting
You would think soda or
flesh.
sugar water bees would be on that.
Right, but it's the vinegar that is why they don't go after it. Yes.
How deep do you...
About deep. Right? Because you want to make it so that ideally they fly in and they get right into the water and then they don't get up. Okay? You can also put a drop of dish soap in there if you want, because that way once they hit the water, they don't get out. They can't, the surface tension can't climb up the walls. No, well, they climb up here, but they can't find their way out of that little hole in the middle. So they're up here, like you saw on the video.
After a day of rain, do you have to replace the...
Yeah, you got to keep them out of the rain or it dilutes, but yeah, you might have to change it or put a cover on it or something.
So did you ever get that many in one of your traps?
Yeah, I didn't bring my picture, but I have, I like to keep them kind of as trophies, So I told you, I pour them through, and then I put them into a 2-gallon bucket, and there was about this many in the bottom after a week. After a week, I had this many yellow jackets from 4 or 5 traps.
I saw that bucket.
You saw that bucket, yeah. So
Displays the skulls of his enemies.
okay, so do yourself a favor and put them out. It can't hurt. It costs almost nothing.
They die off in there?
They die off in there, yeah. Once they get into the water, eventually they struggle. Once they hit the water, then they're done.
Can you put the slide back up? I'll take a...
Yeah, Jim? Yeah, the recipe, I got this off of Rodale, if you guys know Rodale. Oh, yeah. So just Google do it yourself, DIY, yellow jacket trap, and this is out there. Okay? Couple other things while I'm up here before we get to that. Got 10 minutes. Huh?
How do you acquire the banana peel?
You just drop it in there. Here, flip back up, you can see the picture. You just put it in the bottle, into the bottom of the bottle. The darker and smellier it is, the better.